From Washington, this is VOA News. Coming up, Red Cross workers kidnapped in Syria and the latest on the U.S. government shutdown. Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Norman. The International Committee of the Red Cross says gunmen in northern Syria have kidnapped 6 Red Cross aid workers and a member of the Syrian Red Crescent. Syrian state news agency said gunmen opened fire on a convoy before killing and seizing the 8 workers, that is, not killing them, but seizing them. There was no immediate claim of responsibility. Also in the news, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry says the window for diplomacy over Iran's nuclear program is, in his words, cracking open ahead of new negotiations between Iran and world powers set for Tuesday and Wednesday. That will be with the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, as well as Germany. Nuclear talks will be the first since Iranian President Hassan Rouhani took office in August. NATO says at least 1 U.S. soldier was killed when a man wearing an Afghan army uniform opened fire on U.S. soldiers in eastern Afghanistan on Sunday. According to a Reuters tally, Sunday's insider attack was the 10th such incident this year and took the death toll of foreign personnel to 15. At least 14 people are dead in Cyclone Pylene, which hit India's east coast over the weekend. Final death toll expected to climb. Pylene came ashore late Saturday with winds of more than 200 kilometers per hour. More than 10 million people were in the path of the storm in the states of Orissa and Andhra Pradesh, evacuating almost 1 million people before the cyclone is believed to have minimized the casualties. More now from VOA's Aru Pandey.
Police, television, and radio reports helped spread the word, getting nearly 1 million people to take shelter in government buildings, schools, and temples as more than 200-kilometer winds bore down on the coast late Saturday into early Sunday. Orissa Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik credits one of the largest evacuation operations in India's history for saving lives.
Normalcy will come back soon. Our primary responsibility was to protect the valuable lives of our citizens. I think we have been successful.
But Naik said military helicopters that were on standby to rescue storm victims did not have to be deployed during Pylene. Aru Pandey, VOA News, New Delhi.
Also in India, at least 89 people were killed, 100 others injured. It happened Sunday during a stampede on a bridge leading to a remote Hindu temple in Madhya Pradesh state. Police are warning that the death toll could rise as medics struggle to reach victims in the crush, which was triggered by rumors the bridge was about to collapse. Here in Washington, Democratic Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid says he is optimistic there will be positive outcomes in efforts to reopen the government and raise the debt ceiling. Senator Reid spoke on the Senate floor at the close of a rare Sunday session. He said the Republican leader, Mitch McConnell, with whom he had held talks on Sunday, said the talks were productive but gave no specifics. Current U.S. debt ceiling expires on Thursday, and if Congress does not raise it, the United States could no longer borrow money to pay its creditors or meet other obligations. Partial government shutdown starts its 3rd week on Tuesday, with no clear signs of progress between Congress and the White House. IMF Chief Christine Lagarde, appearing Sunday on NBC, said the U.S. fiscal problems could affect the whole world.
If there was a combination of the government shutdown for a period of time and, more seriously, more damaging, if the debt ceiling was not lifted with a degree of certainty and enough time so that people could have the assurance that the economy was in good standing, that would bring about so much uncertainty, so much risk of disruption, that the standing of the US economy would again be at risk.
Ms. Lagarde referring to a similar situation in 2008 when the U.S. debt ceiling kept world economies on the edge. Officials in Saudi Arabia say some 2 million Muslim pilgrims have made the journey for the Hajj, the annual pilgrimage to Mecca. Hajj is the oldest and most sacred ritual of Islam, required of all physically and financially able Muslims. Mecca is the birthplace of the Prophet Muhammad. That is. Saudi Arabia has deployed tens of thousands of troops to ensure safety of the pilgrims. Get more news at our website, voanews.com.